Welcome back. I love doing that. Welcome back to the Click to Close podcast. My name is Travis Halverson, joined by the one and only Mr.
Preston Guyton.
Preston Guyton.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Not much. You're
Drinking,
fancy over there.
Drinking my smoothie with my sleepy bag shoes.
Ask Travis, when's the last time you had a pizza?
It's been a little bit, man. I hate it. I actually hate it. We're now 2 weeks in. I'm about to finish week 2, and I am the meanest person ever, I think.
Meanest person
Dude, this
ever.
diet is insane. I've never eaten so much food and lost so much weight at the same time. I don't know how it works, but I thought like with me not eating before, I was gaining more weight. It was weird. I don't understand how health works.
Yeah. Well, just go eat some pineapples.
Oh, God. That's what I've been doing.
So what are we going to talk about today?
We're going to talk about updates. We're like
Updates.
90. What am I? 90. I'm at 100 and what day is it? The 11th? So I am 101 days in with working with you full time.
Full time.
Full time.
What do you think?
God, this is the greatest thing in my life. Life is great.
It's a lot of fun.
I've never had this much fun.
Yeah, it's fun. So how is Digital Maverick going?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Now
well,
I can't even say the other thing now. Like Cheplike Digital, it's like it's.
I know.
easy to
I
say now.
keep saying Digital Maverick now. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now in 111 days or 101 days, we've rebranded from Cheplike Digital. Turned
Added new offerings.
Bunch of new offerings.
Yep. So now we have the database conversion manager,
DCM.
DCM.
We have RCM.
Yep.
We have CRM setup.
Yep.
And we have
AdWords management.
AdWords management. Is that AdWords management? Is that how I'm saying it?
Yes.
AdWords management.
I mean, or PPC. Some people say PPC, but AdWords management.
PPC.
I mean, it's all in. We only run Google ads, so we don't run Bing ads or anything else.
God, yeah. No, yeah, we're
Which
growing.
is crazy. So we started Cheplike Digital in September of 2022 with just AdWords management.
Fire.
Yeah.
And now by 2024, we have grown because now we've brought on me,
Now we have
brought on
you,
Alex,
Nikki,
Michael,
which has been on since the beginning.
Fire.
Yep.
That's gold. We're growing.
80 clients.
80 clients. Nice. That is sick. 80 clients. To the moon, man.
80 clients.
Where-
So what have we seen with the DCM?
Seen or learned?
Seen and learned.
Seen and learned. Well, I have learned that
Number one. What's the first thing that pops in your mind? And don't say anything vulgar.
I won't say anything bad. CEOs don't necessarily want to understand. They just want it to work.
I feel like in my head you really
There's something different I wanted to say, but I get it, and I do. I mean, I do understand. I mean,
do you mean a lot of times they don't know what the blank is going on?
Yeah, I mean, I get. Yes, true, 100%. But it's fine. I mean, a lot of them, like I would say, roughly half of them are
It's hard.
super
Though. I mean,
in.
Yeah, majority of them are. I'm not saying they're not doing a good job. It's more. There's a lot of shit to keep up with.
Oh my God, yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
And when you're running a business or, whether it's real estate, whatever it is, and especially when you think about the news of like real estate and, how, oh my God, they're taking so much money. Name another business where the gross profit is less than 3%
Oh, there isn't one.
of sales.
I don't think, is there one?
No, the gross rate. So you look at real estate, all right? You take just say $1 million transaction.
Mm-hmm.
The company may get 30,000, might. At least half of that's going out the door to agents, so they're left with $15,000. It's not, it's not the glitz and glamour that the news make it sound like. So
No,
there's a lot of things going on, and I say that why I share that part.
It's tougher on a team.
Well, also as a CEO or partner or broker or whatever you want to call it, whatever you are as an owner, you're a lot of times wearing 40 different hats.
Yeah.
And there's really no way around it.
Yeah.
There's no way around it other than bringing in a lot more recruits and bringing in a lot more people and a lot more agents and growing your business to where you can leverage and hire the right people and put the right people in place, or hire an amazing company like Digital Maverick.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's what we always talk about is the fact that like you have to be able to leverage those things out. And the good news is there's people like me, Nikki, Alex, you, who enjoy that stuff.
Being chained to a desk.
Yeah, I love being chained to a desk. But I mean, realistically, it's like the more that we get into it, the more I realize how much fun I have doing it. You know what I mean? Like I get that I have every 30 minutes as a CEO, a different CEO, which I enjoy. Like I said, the relationships that we build with them is great. I really understand them and meet them, and like even more on an intimate level, to the point of finding out like what their big struggles are. A lot of them start to open up about like, man, it's difficult to run a team or be involved in your business or still selling while still trying to run a team. I'm like, I don't know how you guys can do that. So
yeah, you get to know them enough where you tell them you love them after every call.
Okay, man, I don't even know I'm doing it. I just say it. I just say, I love you. Goodbye. I'm going to have to go back now that I have that note taker thing and listen to it. See how often I say it. Travis said, I love you. Total of 30,000 times this month. It was great. God. But yes. But no, I mean, yeah, what I say about the CEOs, it's great because like I said, some of them don't want to know that you're like, hey, I just want to see results. I'm like, hey, that's perfect. Give me the keys of the car. I'll drive. That's awesome. You just sell.
Yeah, I mean, it's proven what the reason why we had this conversation last year to bring this on as an offering, you know, to a lot of times, I mean, it came up from a problem, right? Like I was selling AdWords and a lot of times I was talking people out of signing up because I knew what would happen. Like they would run it and they didn't have the systems and processes in place, and we didn't really have a solution for that. But now we have a solution for fixing a lot of the problems, and what a lot of them are realizing, the amount of leads they have in their database are more than enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you take a database, right? Like the average, I think I've seen the numbers around about 8%. Like 8% of a database typically will move within a year.
Mm-hmm.
So you take a database of a lot of the ones we see are 100, 200,000 people. Take 8% of that, knowing 8% of those people in that database will move in the next 12 months.
Yep.
There's enough in your database a lot of times to make a really good living and generate enough income for your team.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like that's why I always tell people to grow their database. And some people will be like, well, I'm on Z, I'm on Realtor, you know what I mean? All these different things. But it's just like the more leads that you put in your database, the more opportunities you're going to have. That's why I tell people always, like, if you have an opportunity to start generating PPC leads now, do it.
Yeah.
Even though it's a long-term nurture, but like if you start with the processes and put the processes in place and know that those leads will be nurtured and set up for success 12 months down the road when they actually transact, like that's a win. Like that gets you farther away from sending all your money over to these portals.
Yeah. And I always go to math, and you love math.
Love math. Hate math, man.
Yeah. Like think about the numbers though, really. Like if you take 100,000 people, you know, and there's 8%, so there's 8,000 people in that database going to move in the next 12 months. Even if you're at a 5%, you're closing 400 transactions.
Yeah. That's all you have to do is just follow up with your database. If you're just sending communications to it and doing your 7, 11, 4, which I do remember what it is.
Good.
7 hours of content, 11 interactions, 4 locations.
Yep.
Oh, man. I am good.
Interactions or instances.
Shit. Okay.
Whichever.
Well, now you're changing it on me just so I don't get that.
Change it every single time. But yeah, I mean that is something when you're thinking about the way you communicate with people to sell, the way you run ads. I mean, there's so much with that makes so much sense.
And they'll transact with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's great. So that's my first thing I've learned. That's number 1. Number 2, what have you learned so far going up this where we're at now?
That you talk a lot.
You choose to sit behind me and on your laptop and watching me do this. You can't get away from me regardless.
I can't throw stuff from you around the corner to kick your chair when you're saying stuff you shouldn't say.
I know. It's just a text message that I guess like stop. Or it's like the under your breath, stop. I
need a, you know what I should get for you?
Like a taser?
A little collar.
Something that just zaps me. Like, shut the fuck up.
Why is he shaking?
Why is he saying that? Listen, I just
really the one thing I have is we're having a lot of fun because this is what we love to do. We're also getting to do, which I think you're a lot like me, is where I really just want to help people. I want to help people make more money and I've shared this, it's money. You have to have money. You have to make money, but for them to make more money, then they could use that money to do whatever they want to do in their life to better their life however they want to, if that's buying a Rolex or buying a car or whatever it is, taking their family on vacations. I mean, those are the things that we're doing is, helping teams and companies hopefully make more money and realize that, a lot of times they're wasting a lot of money in different areas. For me, it's what we're doing is making a difference and we're having fun.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing for me is like the things that we talked about and the things we planned on when we brought this on are actually working, and then it's opened up the door to other offerings that we're seeing. And that's the thing, whenever you're building a business, I mean, you see problems, just find ways to fix those problems for people, and you can make a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. And I got a text message yesterday from a client that sent to us. They're like, I think he's like 60 days in, just started 60 days. He said, I just took a listing by phone that Amy set up. I'll never see the home or the owner. She FaceTimed me. I sent her a contract. She signed. I might see her at closing, but she's moving out of state, so I probably won't. Literally just 60 days in, he's like, this was great.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's massive. It was like an $850,000 house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just, we're taking a lot of those painful, with AdWords, and like you look at hiring somebody as a full-time employee to run ads for you.
Yeah.
You're going to spend a lot more money.
Well, and
you hire somebody as a DCM in your office, you're going to pay them a lot more money, but you also have to worry. The biggest thing, like we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like you had to worry about training somebody, doing all those things. So, we built something to where it's affordable, and then you take away all the headaches of having to train an ISA, having to train somebody to run ads. Most people don't know how to run ads. Most people don't know how to be an ISA.
Yeah.
And really just helping the teams and everything else, but then doing it at a rate where it's a lot more affordable for the teams than trying to do it themselves. And then somebody leaves, and we're not leaving.
Yeah. We ain't fucking leaving.
We ain't going anywhere.
we ain't leaving. No, and it's cool to think about too, because I even talked to one of our clients yesterday and basically said, he's like, oh, I need an ISA. And I said, hey, yeah, man, I know an ISA that would be great for you. Gave him the contact info and everything. They reached out, and he's just like, but now once I hire them, I don't want to train them. I'm like, well, then you still need DCM on some level. So I mean
that's the problem, right? Like you see it more on VAs. Everybody's like, I want a VA, I want a virtual assistant, do all these things for me. They bring them in and pay them. They don't even train them. They're just sitting there, and the VA is just twiddling their thumbs, like, what am I going to do?
Ever.
Just never train them. Just say, hey, do this stuff. And it's not even, and a lot of times they don't realize the amount of things they can do.
Yeah, no, for sure.
When you think about hiring an ISA as a virtual, or bring somebody on as a virtual assistant ISA, you got to train them.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy at all.
And then what happens if you got to fire them? You train them again?
You have to start over. Yeah, that's the problem sometimes, and people don't realize it because it's like, I brought someone on, and it's like, guess what? They didn't work out, so now you have to start over again.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Digital Maverick, what's coming up?
Actual Maverick.
Actual Maverick.
Actual
Did
Maverick.
we just leave the Actual Maverick?
We did just leave.
We left Nashville. Now we're heading to Dallas.
I am so excited, though, the fact that we are
2 amazing southern states.
Yes. We missed
southern
Morgan
cities.
Wallen throwing a chair off a building.
Oh. He's not coming to Myrtle Beach, is he?
He is.
He still is.
I think this is a ploy to get out of it again, though.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, man, dude, I gotta go back to rehab.
Lock that guy in a cage.
You should have seen he was smiling, he was laughing as he's just in handcuffs.
Back to...
Oh, sorry. Yes, but yes, going to
back
Dallas.
to Maverick.
Going to Dallas.
What's the date?
We're there for 3 days. Oh, dude, you're going to ask me this? It's the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, because we're going the 12th.
Yes.
Fire.
It's actually 13th, 14th.
Yep.
And then we're actually going to be there on the 15th doing roundtables.
Okay, so we're going for 4 days.
Well, we're going to leave. Luckily, I didn't book anything.
Yeah.
So we're flying in the 12th, leaving out the 15th.
Okay, so
probably afternoon.
But it's 13th and 14th. So
yes.
we'll fly
But I'm flying there.
And then you're flying to Disney World. Where I just got back from.
Yeah, so I'm going to Disney with my daughter and my wife.
That's awesome. Where are you guys? Are you just going to the random parks?
Yeah, she wants to stay somewhere. I don't know. I paid a deposit.
Oh, God.
Well, whatever it was.
You're staying like on...
Yeah, we're staying at, I don't even...
Swan?
Swan even a thing?
Yeah, dude, I stayed there. It was sick.
It starts... God, I don't even know.
We could
Floridian.
We could walk to the park. It was great. We took by
so
boat.
we'll ride on the tram.
That's sick. Oh, that's way cool. Well, no, that'll be fun.
It'll be fun. It'll be cool, too. Like, she's super excited.
Get ready, man. 30 miles. I walked in 3 days.
Dude, I did it with kids that were in strollers. And then one was big enough to walk, and he got tired at 5, so I had to carry him. You're whining about walking a couple paces. Oh, man.
Has Noah been?
You should have wore the pillow shoes.
These would have killed me. These would actually...
Noah, funny, he cannot stand rides.
Really?
Yes. He's always been like that.
You got
He was a
lucky then.
Baby, like throw him up in the air. He's like,
Oh, good.
He doesn't like any of that stuff.
He doesn't like moving fast.
He doesn't like.
It
He
spins.
doesn't like flights.
All right.
He's not a roller coaster guy.
Well, hey, you got lucky there, so that's
Yeah.
good. But no, it'll be fun. Dallas,
It'll
13.
be great, man. Greg Harrelson speaking.
Nice. I'm
Yeah.
hyped. So is
Spring.
Holly
Matt.
Chris.
Matt Smith.
It's Holly Chris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt
that makes
Smith.
sense. I don't say her name. I just messaged her yesterday.
And
Matt Smith, the dog. Love Matt.
Matt Smith. Lauren Bowen.
Yeah, I love her.
I love her.
Yeah, they're just gonna be. This is gonna be a really good one for sure.
Cool, man. Well, I think we that was our update, right?
That was our update. Yeah, I'm excited.
So what would you like to leave the audience with?
Find our QR code somewhere and get on my calendar.
Yes. For what?
I don't know all the things,
Digital Maverick?
or just to talk.
Just go to no, you don't have time to talk.
I do now. I'm great. That's how I brought
DigitalMaverick.com.
DigitalMaverick.com. Find my QR code anywhere you can find it. Can we put it in a link somewhere? Nice. Chris says yes.
Yes, we'll put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. Find it in the comments. Like the podcast if you like the podcast. Like the podcast if you don't like the podcast. Like the podcast.
Time to cut you off.
Sorry. All right.
See y'all
Bye.
next time.